Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss about the next topic of animal breeding, that is outbreeding. Right? So we have already completed the first topic, that is inbreeding. Now we are going to discuss about the outbreeding. So let us see what is outbreeding, right? So whenever we talk about the outbreeding, it is mating between the unrelated animals, right? It is mating between unrelated animals. So this is about the outbreeding. Now basically there are three types of outbreeding. How many types of techniques are there for outbreeding? There are three types of techniques. So we will discuss the first one, right? Which is the first technique. The first technique is outcrossing. Okay, so let's see what is outcrossing. See students, this is very important. It is having many advantages also. So as I have already taught this topic, but this is a revision, but we need to understand it in detail, so we will discuss it completely. Now in this outcrossing, it is the mating between the two animals of same breed but having no common ancestors on either side of pedigree up to 4 to 6 generations. Okay students, so over here we can write like this, right? It is mating between the two unrelated animals of the same breed, right? But the condition is like this: having no common ancestors, right? So if we say that in previous one which we studied, that was inbreeding, it was definitely related animals, but in this case it is unrelated, means breed we are going to keep same but they will be of different ancestors. That means they are not having any connection up to 4 to 6 generations, right? So having no common ancestors, right? Having no common ancestors on either side of pedigree, up to 4 to 6 generation. Okay, so students, you have to remember, in previous one 4 to 6 generation was up to when you can do the inbreeding. In this case we are talking about the ancestors, means relation. This is the difference. Okay, now when I talk about the outcrossing, students, remember outcrossing is done between the two superior males and female. For example, superior male of one breed and is crossed with the superior female of another breed, and the offspring which we are getting when they are crossed, and the offspring which we are getting is referred as outcross. Offspring is referred as outcross. Now we are having two options for this outcross. Let me say the first one. If I say outcross can be used for commercial production, okay, that is the also option, right? It can be subject to inbreeding, definitely. Both the options are good. What are advantages of this outcrossing, right? Those this method is beneficial in case of in cattle's having low milk productivity, right? This the animal which is having low milk productivity can opt this method, should be opted this method to produce more amount of milk and low milk productivity and growth rate. Low milk productivity and growth rate. So this is the first advantage. Now, outcross can remove the inbreeding depression, as I talked in the inbreeding topic, that inbreeding causes inbreeding depression. Now, at that time I also said that it is always mated to overcome inbreeding depression. The animal is always mated with the unrelated animal of the same breed, right? So this outcross is the same thing when it is between the unrelated animals. So it helps to overcome inbreeding depression. Okay, this is the thing, it helps to overcome the inbreeding depression. Next one, it also enhances genetic diversities. Enhances genetic diversity. So students, this is about the outcrossing. Now let us say the next method is about the cross breeding, right? Second technique is cross breeding. Okay, now it is the mating between two different breeds, animals of two different breeds. Okay, we are going to understand it with the example also. First let me write that it is mating of two animals of different breed, right? The breed is different. Let's say a superior male and superior female is selected, right, of different breeds. Okay, so let me take example of Bikaneri ewes. Bikaneri ewes, sheep. I am taking the example of sheep. Bikaneri ewes is crossed with merino rams, right? Both are different breeds, both are sheep. When that is crossed, we are getting a offspring referred as Hisardale, right? So this is having the characters of both. This is the superior, both the animals are superior. When the offsprings we are getting is having the characteristic of both, means we can combine the two characters in this offsprings, right? Many examples are there. Okay, that is American cow and Brahmi ox. Okay, that is going to form Santa Gertrudis. That is also a good example of this, but this is the best one. This is example of sheep. Okay, students, are you getting it? It is the mating of the two animals of different breed, right? And the offsprings which are getting is having combination of both the animals. Now what we can do? This can be directly used for commercial production, isn't it? You can use for commercial production or commercial use, right? Or it can be also used, it can be subjected to inbreeding. Why inbreeding? Subjected to inbreeding. Reason is, if we subject it to inbreeding, then we will get a stable species or stable new breed, right? That is pure lines. Okay, so students, this is the benefit of crossbreeding. Now let us think about the third one and the last one. Okay, third type of breeding is interspecific breeding. By its name you can understand it is the breeding between two different species. It is the breeding between two different species. So the third one is interspecific breeding. Okay, now if I talk about the interspecific breeding, right, let's see. First let me write the definition. What is interspecific breeding? As I said, it is mating between the animals of two different breeds, animals of two different species, not breed. See, I am writing over here two different species. That means it may produce a offspring which is economically beneficial to the humans, right? So it may produce species which is economically beneficial. Okay, so this is about the interspecific breeding. Now let us see the examples of interspecific breeding. The best example is mule, right? And that is produced by cross of two animals. Which two animals? The animals are horse and donkey, right? So when we talk about this, male donkey crosses with female horse. Okay, the example is of interspecific hybridization, right? You can use interspecific breeding, you can use interspecific hybridization. Basically the book says it is hybridization, so I can also write over here like this, interspecific hybridization. Now when the cross is done between this, you will get mule. Okay, and when you reverse this thing, that is female donkey and crosses with male horse, you will get henny. Okay, so this is about the revision topic of outbreeding, a part of animal breeding. So students, you are able to get it now. Thank you.